There we go. There's our pea pods.
Has a little Asian garden.
Yeah, she took over the greenhouse this year, so it's full of Asian vegetables. Hey guys, so it's very, very cold outside and it's very, very hot in here, and the only difference is you have the sunlight coming in from the greenhouse. I just uncovered these guys. I don't know if you can see these are milk jugs. You can see how much taller these potatoes are than milk jugs. You can see how much taller the mustard greens are than milk jugs. So, I need to come and harvest some of this for the rabbits and also for our lunch. Alright, I haven't got everything that I need out of here, but the rabbits can't really eat more than this. I'm going to take this to the rabbits. I'll show you some closer up footage of me cutting it, but these are salad greens, Swiss chard, mustard greens, tot soy, and lettuce is what I'm cutting out. The reason I need to cut it out is because if it gets too thick in there and you're watering as you need to, you're going to have things build up. Mold, fungus will build up on the plants and they'll start to go bad. So I need to go feed these to rabbits, and this is what we're doing. It is April 19th. Our last frost date is June 28th. Now we just had extreme frost, night and day, and snow for a week and a half. And these were fully covered with frost cloth. They were not exposed to full sunlight. They were just in frost cloth. We didn't touch them. I watered these guys once when we had a day in the high 40s, low 50s. And that's all the water they've had. And today is the first day that they've really been uncovered and allowed to breathe. I'm making really sure that I'm not cutting my soaker hose while I'm doing this. Pardon me. I want to be careful about what I'm taking out, that I don't take out something that we can't eat or that the animals can't eat. I don't want to waste it. But I also want to be careful that it isn't so much food that it's going to make the rabbits sick, since they're used to their dry hay ration right now, and if I go in and just completely fill them up on greens, it's going to make them sick. I have been giving them little bits of greens every day, but not this much. I don't even know what I'd pay for these greens if I was getting them in a grocery store. But I could be making salads with this stuff. I could be making stir fries with this stuff, which means that I need to pay a little bit closer attention to what our family needs in the kitchen compared to what I have out here in the greenhouse. The nice thing is, once I have some of these bigger ones out, the smaller ones will start to grow, so I'm not removing everything that, you know, is a potential to be eaten by our family, because they're going to start growing again the minute that I get these bigger ones out. Alright, so this is a Chinese tot soy. You can see how nice and big it is. And I'm feeling a little hesitant to cut any more than that because I don't think the rabbits are going to be able to eat more than that today. But you can see how much I have left to go through. In fact, I'll bring it over and show you. I've got all that in there that needs to be pulled out. Once greens and things get to a certain size, they have a tendency to get bitter. I'm going to try one of these and see what I think. So all this stuff that's big, I need to pull it out. I need to do it. I have plenty of seeds in there that'll then come up and be super happy in here and continue to grow. But these guys are just going to flower and go to seed. And they're stunting the other plants that I have in here, so I need to get them out. But this is what it should all look like. See if I can get out of my own shadow. This is what it will look like when I'm finished. That much spacing. And then where is my, there it is. This is my sweet potato, that right there. It's just a little stem that I brought out and stuck in the ground. So yeah, pretty happy. Alright, go around and I'll have you feed rabbits. Alright, we have this here in our open space. where I don't have anything really planted. It gives us a direct shot to the greenhouse from here. No bushes, no plants. And sometimes going around the gates and everything is a pain in the butt because you've got other things in your hands. And so I can put food from the garden here for the girls to take into the house or take to feed to the rabbits. Just take a little of it. Say it again.
Look at that. That's like 3 of them, but they're super big and pretty.
Okay, only 1 leaf for the new buck.
Okay.
And you can give the other to our older buck because he's more used to it.
How about this? I can give her.
She could just have that whole bunch.
Yeah, except for 1 leaf. Hey, babies.
There we go. There's our pea pods.
Has a little Asian garden.
Yeah, she took over the greenhouse this year, so it's full of Asian vegetables. And
Yeah.
a lot of the interesting things that like we as Westerners don't usually put in our food, like your tips of your pea vines,
Yeah.
you can stir fry them